Welcome and thank you for watching this week's episode of the Real Talks with Doc. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube page. If this content is adding value to your real estate experience, please don't forget to follow us.
Awesome. So for those who are looking to build a new home, what are some strategies that you would give them to prepare for that process?
Don't overbuild. A lot of clients come in with a budget that doesn't match their bill. That's the first thing. So rule of thumb is if you know the kind of house that you want and you know the size of the house that you want, the style of the house that you want, just Google that house. And not only just Google the house, because a house is built in Texas, it's not going to cost the same as a house that's built in DC. So you also have to know your geographic region. So if you're building a house in Atlanta, we do build in Atlanta as well, state of Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. If you do build in Atlanta, then you need to look at the Atlanta market. If you're building in Washington, D.C., you need to look at the Washington, D.C. market. If you're looking at Virginia, you need to look at your city market of that state, because cities can vary from city to city in the very same state. So once you look at the style you want, the size house that you want, and the specific geographic location in which you live or would like to build, even if you're not living there, that will give you a good grasp of what that house is going to roughly cost you. And that's roughly calculating the land acquisition as well as the construction bill for that property. So that's the first place that you start, because sometimes we have clients come in with a multi-million-dollar home and they're only qualified for a little less than $1 million, sometimes less than $1 million or right at $1 million. So that's the first thing you can do to kind of start to manage expectations when you come in. We are going to be lower than most of your big box builders. We just are, because we don't have all of that overhead and all that cost that we have to pass on to our clients, so they're really winning there. But the more informed that they are, which we do in this initial complimentary consultation, the easier it makes the process for execution so they can get in their custom built home.
Okay, awesome. So with the home you just described, is that a Teabow custom home, or was that based upon a client and their designs?
So unfortunate situation, that was a client and their design, and the market turn in which this client was initially locked in at 4.1, actually 3.8%. 3.8%. When we built it 10 months later, the market had turned just that fast, and interest rates pretty much doubled that, and it knocked them out of the loan, unfortunately. So what we did in that case is we gave their deposit back. There's no need to keep it. And we actually even customized the home even more to just make it pop, like adding the stone and gas place fireplaces, upgrading the level of finishes that we did in the tile, the LVL, the true hardwood floor, and some adding the basketball court, the composite deck. So we did, upgrades to really make the house be the best house that it can be when we put it on the market. So that was an interesting, unique thing, was a combination of both, and that's how we ended up in multiple offer situations, getting $16,000 above the asking price on that property.
Awesome. So it sounds like you really walk hand in hand with your clients, and if there is a turn in the market, that you do offer that support. So can you tell us a little bit more about that client care that Teabow provides?
Yeah, first of all, any home purchase is probably 99% of the time the biggest purchase that most people make in their life when you think about it. Like, think about what's the biggest purchase that you've made if you're a homeowner. It's probably your home, 9 times out of 10. And that's a very important decision. That's a very important process. That's a very important relationship. And in understanding that, literally, I'm very accessible to my clients. Even though we have a full team and we have people who have specific roles and responsibilities throughout this process, my clients know that they can always call me. If one of my team members falls short, the flu hit this office about a week ago. I'm still kind of recovering from it. So we had a lot of people out, but nevertheless, we work as a team. And when our team understands their role and responsibility in the execution of that, and how our clients understand who does what, when, why, and how, it just makes for a very, very, very engaging relationship, a very trusting relationship, so the clients know that they have made the right choice as far as their custom builder when it comes to their home.
So it sounds like Teabow is the number one choice for not just building, but even for client care. And that is top notch. That's top tier.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. So before we close, of course, it's been a while, but we want to know what's new, what's coming down the pipe.
So we are working with this partnership with the city of Cumberland, Maryland. Never been to Cumberland in my life. It's 2.5 hours away from our nation's capital. And we've been very fortunate. Mayor Ray, thank you very much for the invite last week, but they're looking for developers who see a vision and revitalizing the city of Cumberland. Very beautiful city, situated between beautiful mountains. Last Thursday we went up, the leaves were turning, so the foliage of the landscape was just so beautiful with all the different reds and yellows and oranges. So we're gonna be going up there and we're gonna be doing townhome build outs, tearing down old dilapidated properties and building new build construction that is very characteristic and will not lose the character of all of the historic homes there in the city of Cumberland. So that's a very big multi-million-dollar project that we're working on with the city. We go back in another 2 weeks to give our presentation, give our vision to make sure it aligns with the city of Cumberland. And we're very excited about that. Still finishing up our 30-unit build on Kennedy Street. Kay is going to get some photos for you all on that. We're getting ready for our rough-in inspection. The custom home in McLean, we're getting ready for rough-in inspection. We got two new build projects on the books that we're getting through the permitting process. And we have Rhode Island Avenue, we have custom, well, that's not custom, it's going to be more so spec. But we're doing 6 condominiums in that building that should be ready for the market this time next year, to be honest. And we just landed a great partnership with the Home Depot Design Center. We're their trusted contractor to come in to do high-end kitchen and bath renovations for multi-million-dollar mansions in this area. So we're very excited about that, very stoked about that. That process started about 3 weeks ago. So we've done 12 measurements to date. So we initially get a measurement, we go out, we measure, give it back to the designer at the Home Depot Design Center. Not Home Depot, but the Home Depot Design Center. You really got to check them out. We have one here in Maryland, in Rockville, on Rockville Pike. It has all high-end cabinets, all high-end tile, all high-end appliances, all high-end fixtures. You really got to go check it out for that high-end end user client, in which we come in and we partner with them and we do the installation for these clients. So that's what I can think of off the top of this little peanut head right now, because we just got a lot going on as we continuously look to grow our company and our brand through having great clients that we have.
Absolutely. And so for those who may be listening like, man, Teabow has a lot going on, I wonder if I can come in and work with them. Are you hiring right now?
Man, we are always looking for excellent carpenters, excellent tile guys, excellent trim guys. If you got a place here at Teabow. Currently, as far as other staff, we do need a solid CFO. We just have not hit the mark on that. But everything else is pretty much in place. We're solid. We grow with pace. So as the company grow clients, of course, we'll be looking to bring on more support staff. But for now, check out our website and see the positions that we have. And if you think you excel in any of those positions, you never know. People leave the state, people leave to go start their own companies. People leave for a myriad of reasons here at Teabow. We wish them all the best, but you never know. So just go check out our website, www.teabow, that's Teabow, residential.com, and look at the current positions that we have. And look, there may be a position we're not thinking of. I'm always learning. There are people out there who've been in this industry way longer than me. Please shoot us that information as well. We're very open to that.
Okay, awesome. So before we close, we got to have some words of wisdom.
Oh man, words of wisdom. Words of wisdom for today. What is on my heart, my mind? Speak to me, God. Yeah, I have been attending a new church these past 2 Sundays. My family and I, my wife and children, and we think we found a church home. However, the sermon from the week before last was faith without work is dead. You cannot have faith in yourself, in your company, in your clients, in your team, and God without doing the work. And a lot of people sometimes sit around and they wish, they hope, they have faith that things are going to happen, but they don't do the work. And what is the work? Well, the work goes back to one of my simple mottos that I say every single day. You never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Are you the best you that you can be today? Are you just 1%? Lindsay Jewett, never forget it. She talked about this 1% betterment rule, man. It was a powerful thing once I grasped it. But are you just simply 1% better than you were yesterday? Just 1%. That means just something today you're better than yesterday that you were not that good at today. 1%. And if you can just get 1% better every day across all facets of your life, that's a 365% increase in the betterment of yourself by the end of the year. Think about that. And when you have faith in God, you have faith in your team, you have faith in your company, you have faith in your position, you have faith in your abilities, and you also put the work with that, that's where you truly benefit. That's where you truly live a fully fruitful and fulfilling life with purpose, because you will not let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. And most importantly, you put in the work, because not only do you have faith in yourself, you have faith in your team, you have faith in your company, you have faith in your loved ones, you have faith in your significant others, you have faith in God ultimately, but you're also doing the work with that faith. And that's where abundance of blessings come in, because one cannot be as prosperous without the other. And that was a message that touched my heart 2 weeks ago. That was a message that touched my heart every single day, that yes, I have faith in God. Yes, I have faith in the lady behind the camera who's bringing you this great content, which we hope. Yes, I have faith in myself. But most importantly, every single day I wake up ready to do the work and never letting it rest until I get better and better and better. And my good doesn't become my better, but my better becomes my best. And with that, my friends, I leave you by saying peace be unto you. Thank you for watching our content. There's millions of content that you can be watching right now, and you stop and you choose to watch ours. So we really appreciate that. But more importantly, we hope that coming from contribution, this content is doing something that's impactful in your life. So continue to turn on those notifications, continue to like us, continue to direct message us, and continue to subscribe to our channel, and pass this on to a friend, a family, anybody you think that may benefit from this content in their quest in building real estate, building their next home, just understanding how we run a business with business principles and certain guidelines that we follow. Anything we can do to expand your comprehension in this field of real estate and real estate development, that is our ultimate sincere goal. So till next time, the Dr. Real Estate, I'll see you at our next construction site.